is going on, guys? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you guys are having a fantastic holiday season, not holiday, but summer. It's been crazy because of the hurricane coming through New Jersey, power being out for a week, multiple YouTube channels, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And Labor Day weekend is only 2 weeks away. We got all this Corona crap, elections, all kinds of crazy stuff. But in the midst of all the nutso crazy stuff we got going on, we have a new car coming out, Shelby GT500 SE. We're going to get into that, all right? We're going to talk about that. First, I want to welcome every single person into the live stream. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Let's get right to it. What is up, Josh? Pro-Charged Beast, and everybody else that's in here. Go ahead and chat. Talk to me. Let me know what you guys think about this. We're going to get right down to it. So we got a new GT500 coming out. As if a GT350, a Mach 1, a GT500 track pack, a GT350R. Now we have a GT500 SE. So what is going on with the SE? What is it? Well, it's extra power and a lot of different things. Lighter, less weight, of course, more power, better aero. There's a lot of things that go into this car, but I'm going to really discuss the most important thing about this car, and that is it worth the money? Well, it looks good. It looks bloody fantastic. It's lighter and has more power, and it's got a warranty. So, of course, those are the great things. But the price tag. Have you guys seen the price tag on this thing? It's going to be $30,000 over MSRP, which is already $72,000 for a base model GT500. Good luck finding a GT500 for the base price of $72,000. Good luck. There are a few out there, but you're going to travel long and far and work very hard to get it. Most people are paying anywhere between $80,000 and $85,000 for a base GT500. Some are paying less. I'm not saying everybody's paying that. I'm not saying that at all, but there are a lot of people paying a lot of money for it. So in reality, you're probably looking at around $115,000 for a GT500 SE, and that is without the notorious markup of the GT500 SE because it's a limited edition, Shelby. So in reality, you could be paying about $120,000 for a GT500 SE. So you're paying $30,000, $35,000 more for 40 horsepower and 200 pounds lighter and a spoiler. Now, there are going to be people that come in here and say, oh my God, are you crazy? Like, this is a limited edition Shelby. It's worth every single penny. Okay, those people are collectors. They're only making 100. Are you going to be able to get your hands on one? Probably not. Almost for sure not. In fact, I'm not even going to bother trying because of the markups are going to be ridiculous. Remember what happened with Dodge and their fiasco with the Demon? All the markups, even though Dodge kind of limited how many dealerships could have it based on markups and MSRP. It's crazy. You're going to see a big problem with this car, and that being that most of the people that do want it aren't going to get it, and the lucky ones that do actually get their hands on one are going to be spending, mark my words now, they're going to be going for about $135,000. Granted, that's the price of the ZR1, and I would much rather have a GT500 than a ZR1. And there's a long debate that goes into this, like just a long debate that a lot of people will have. But at the end of the day, a GT500 SE will smoke the living shit out of a ZR1 on a drag strip. And I'm not even a Ford guy. I'm still a Mopar guy. I'm a car guy, but I have had a lot of Mopars. So I'm speaking from outside. Okay? I'm looking in the window here. I'm not on the inside. I'm on the outside. Realistically speaking, you're going to be paying ZR1 price for a GT500 SE, but the GT500 SE is faster. It's going to be about 60, 70 horsepower more than a ZR1, and it's going to weigh just about the same, and it's going to be meant for the drag strip. It'll smoke a ZR1 on a drag strip. And I know a lot of people are going to say that a ZR1 is not meant for drag racing. I'm just putting that out there. There's also the fact of the GT500, even though it's an SE, can handle well on a road course. Take that big, huge ass fugly wing off and put a track pack wing or spoiler on it, and it'll probably run pretty well on a road course if you swap the proper tires on, do some suspension work. You get the best of both worlds. But at this point, you're splitting hairs and you're spending $135,000. Oh my God. Like, why? I mean, really, it's a great car. I think it looks nasty. It's capable. It has a warranty. It'll be worth a fortune in 30 years. That car is going to be worth $1 million in 40 or 50 years. Maybe even sooner than that. But can you afford $135,000 right now, or $140,000? And if you can, are you going to be able to get your hands on one in time? You're going to battle to the death for the next 6 months to try to get one? I mean, it's a great idea. I love what Shelby's doing. Let's take a look at these cars, or this car in these pictures. And I think it's a great car, but it's not worth a $30,000 price tag. Let me explain why. You're getting 40 horsepower, 50 horsepower extra, and you're getting it for $30,000. You're also shaving off, I think it's going to be probably about 150 to 200 pounds lighter. It might actually be a little lighter than that, but let's just say 200 pounds. It may not even be that, but going off of what I read, it could be closer to like 150, 200. So let's say you shave off 200 pounds and you get 40 horsepower. Is it worth 30 grand? Absolutely not. What's worth $30,000 is the fact that it's limited. So if you've got the money and it ain't going to break your bank and you want one, then it might be worth it for you. But for 99.999999% of people, and I really do mean pretty much everybody, it's not worth it. It's just not. It's even worse than the Demon because it's even more limited and even more overpriced. Now, that's not saying I don't like it, but it's not practical at all. You can get a GT500 for, like I said, $80,000, $82,000, $85,000. Let's even just say $85,000. All you need is an upper pulley, injectors, booster pump, and a tune. You're looking at about $5,000 to make about 800 wheel. So, give or take, maybe like 750, 800 wheel. Because stock, they do about 700. So you're probably closer to like 780, 790. But I mean, whatever the case may be, those are just random numbers, and numbers don't mean shit. Times mean something. So realistically, let's just go with a number for everybody that we can agree is fairly attainable for about $5,000 on a GT500. That's about 750 to 780 wheel, easily. So we're looking at about 850 crank. So you're going to be able to get 50 more horsepower than you would with the Shelby SE, and you're only in the car for about 85 to 90. So you're going to save 25 grand. The warranty's voided. Do you care? Probably not, or you wouldn't have done it in the first place. If you're looking at 900 horsepower, you probably don't give a shit about warranty, because there is no cars that make 800 horsepower that, you know, have a warranty. Well, except the Demon and the Red Eye, and now, of course, the SE. But most people don't keep these cars stock, and most people don't give a shit about warranty. Some people do. They do. They really do. And if you're one of them, I'm not saying you don't care. I'm saying most people don't care, okay? So when you look at it like that, why would you spend $135,000 when you can have the exact same car minus a VIN number and collection value for 85 or 90? You're going to beat the living shit out of this car in a drag strip anyway, so why spend $135,000? So at the same time that I'm going to say that this car is just downright badass and amazing, that Ford is doing something great with Shelby, they've done this the wrong freaking way, guys. The wrong way. Oh, God. Like, what's a warranty? I agree. What's up, guys? But seriously, what the hell? Like, 100? You're going to limit this shit to 100, and then you're going to overprice it by $30,000. What Ford should have done was given us a 790 horsepower or 800 horsepower tweak, and it should have been a GT500 special edition, like they're calling it now, or something else. Let's just say they keep the name SE. Keep it a Ford Shelby GT500, Ford Mustang GT500. I don't know, call it something. I don't give a shit what you call it. Take this limited edition 100 away and make it like a Red Eye. They're not limited. You got the Hellcat, you got the Red Eye, you got the GT500, you got the Track Pack, boom, you got the 800 horsepower special edition, or you got the 800 horsepower, whatever. I don't know. But price it at like $95,000 MSRP. People would pay the 95 for 800 horsepower Mustang. They would. Believe me when I say that if they took the SE away and took Shelby away and this $30,000 mock-up, and they didn't limit it to 100, they limited it to even, say, 1,000 or 2,000, and they priced it at 90 or even 95,000, hell, even 99,000, I guarantee they'd sell all 1,000 in a week. So I don't know why they did it. It's not worth it at all. It's just not, unless you're a collector who's just filthy rich and you have money coming out your ass, then maybe it's worth it. That is not saying I don't think it's impressive. That's not saying it's not badass. It's just 30 grand for 40 horsepower. I don't care about weight. Anybody can take seats out, put carbon fiber wheels on, carbon fiber drive shaft. Anybody can save weight. My GT350 is like 130 pounds lighter and it cost me $0. So that doesn't, the weight don't mean anything. Suspension tuning, that can be done for a couple of hundred, maybe a couple of thousand with everything. If we're talking about lightweight batteries, we're talking about sway bars, cheap. Tires, that's cheap. It's just cheap. It's not $30,000 worth. What you're paying for is a limited edition VIN number. That's it. So you're paying for a VIN number. Like I said, doesn't mean it's not badass. Let's go ahead and look at these cars right quick. Let me get this up here. I want to get this page up here so we can look at this limited edition GT500 and just, take a peek at some photos here. I'm going to pull this up for you guys. All right, so here we go. We're going to look at some photos. They're talking about the SE being very limited, stronger axles. It's going to have new front and rear springs. Like I said, you can do roll bar, or you can do, springs and roll bars. You'd be into a car for like 3 grand. Lightweight reduction in power, you're maybe at 8 grand. They're charging you $20,000 more than they should. So we're going to sit here and look at some interior shots. I mean, it's a little bit different than the regular GT500. Do they have photos of this here? I thought this page had... Oh, my God. This car's sick as it is. It's fucking nasty, man. That's nasty. I'm getting my hands on one real soon, guys. Either that or a Mach 1, but I think GT500 might take the cake. Where is those pictures that I just saw? I'm trying to get them for you guys. Hold on 1 second. I just had them. I'm about to lose my mind here. That's not it. I know they were just here. That's not the one that I'm looking at here. Where is it? Hold on. 800 horsepower. Let me Google this. It wasn't here. I was here a minute ago. Now it's not. Like, what the... 800 horsepower. Shelby GT5. I want to show you guys these pictures if you haven't already seen it. This should be it. No, it's not. Where'd it go? I just had it up. Oh, I feel like a retard right now. Where is the limited... Oh, my God. Do I have to, Google search these images? I mean, they're here. It's right here, but there was a web page on it. I don't know why it's not popping up. In any case, there it is right there. Sorry for the long 30-second hunt for these photos. You guys can see it looks sick. Not a fan of the chrome, but I don't think it looks bad. I just think it's kind of, whatever. I don't really care too much. The wheels can do anything with wheels. Even an expensive set of wheels with tires, you're still under 5 grand. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. The spoiler at this point is really sick. This is not a production. It's prototype. Obviously, they're going to change some things I think are going to be not the same on this car. I can't imagine them putting this car out with that giant spoiler or wing. It's a wing, not a spoiler. Or no, it is a spoiler actually, but I don't know. I guess you could say it's a little bit of both because it does sit above the trunk, but it's so low. I don't know. I guess you could say spoiler at this point. Oh, any case, that debate's for another video. I would say it looks really sick. The problem is, like I said, is $30,000 is not worth it. It's just not unless you're a collector. Unfortunately, Ford dropped the ball on this one only in the aspect of limited production and high price. What it looks like in its capabilities are awesome, but the marketing aspect of it and being limited really stinks. You suck, Ford. You could have done this a lot better than you did. You really could have. I mean, you got to take some pointers from Dodge. You're gonna have to take some pointers from Dodge when they did the Red Eye and the Demon. You're gonna limit this to 100. Bad, very bad decision, if you ask me. In any case, what do you guys think? I think it looks great. I mean, never gonna be able to drive one. Gonna have to build my own, just like everybody else for the most part. But still, looks good. What do you guys think? Let's sit here and talk some comments here. I don't know, like I said, how I feel about it yet. At this price is just crazy in any case. Sparkwater says, nope. What's up, Martin? Welcome to the chat. Oscar Diaz, what's up, buddy? Boosted Hemi. What's up, Arthur? What is up, Josh? So what do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think of this car because at this point in time, I think that Ford has taken something so special and so good and just kind of took the ball and just dropped it in the ocean, if you want to know what I think. That's what I think. I really do, because they're only going to get 100 sales. Now, they're going to make their money either way with Shelby on this one. It's just they limited it so much. And I do like limited production cars because they increase value. It's good. It's a good thing, but not on this car. They could have went after Dodge and they could have took the fight to that red eye. They really could have. Can you imagine a GT500 drag pack or a GT500 special, I don't know, special Shelby edition, like an SSE? I don't know. Call it something. Come up with something creative. Off the top of my head, I can't come up with that, but just imagine bringing that out and having 1,000 or 2,000 and going after the red eye and it having 800 horsepower or the warranty with that 7-speed dual clutch transmission and it weighing 300 pounds less or 250 pounds less than a red eye or 300 or 400 pounds less than a red eye. Oh my God. And it's only 10 grand more or close to the same price. They would take the fight to Dodge. I'm not saying they'd win, not saying they'd lose, but if they were smart up there at Ford, they would have made at least 1,000 of these and they would have priced them under 100,000 so they could have went after the red eye and had like the most epic American battle of all time. But instead, we're pretty much just going to be dreaming about a car we're never going to own. I mean, this car is about as good as dead already. In fact, it's about as good as a Dodge drag pack, a Challenger drag pack. Ain't no one going to own that car. How many drag packs are going to be made? 50? I don't know, 100? I can't remember how many they're making of that. It's crazy. Like, seriously, Ford, come on. Like, you had a chance. You had one job. You could have taken the fight to Dodge. Did you? Nope. You didn't. Instead, you pandered to all the rich collector people. But that's okay. It looks good, but we'll never own it. Buy your own GT500. Forget the track pack. Buy your own GT500. Put a pulley and tune on it. Put some injectors on it. Boost a pump. It's only going to run you about $300 or $3,500 if you do it yourself. Get your nice tuner and dyno tune. You'll be about $5 or $6 grand tops. You make like 800 wheel. You do E85, you're making like 850 wheel all day long. That car will run, car will be badass. It'll run like high, mid-9s. You'll be like 960s all day in that car. Forget this car. I mean, dream it, dream on about it, think about it, lust after it, put posters on your wall, put it everywhere. Buy a GT500 if you want one of these and just put some mods in it because that's what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, we're all in the same boat together. We're never going to own it as great as it is. So I appreciate you guys stopping in. I really, really seriously wanted to bring this video to you guys. I'm still in the middle of editing a whole bunch of stuff. And I just couldn't wait anymore on this video because I've done a lot of research on it. And I just feel like it's just so overpriced. But like they always do this. Car companies always do this. Keep your head up, guys. Don't worry about it. Just get a GT500. If you thought it was hot, get a GT500, put some mods on it. Bam, you're good to go. Be running 9s all day. That's what I plan on doing. I also plan on pro charging the GT350. A lot of content coming up on that, guys. Seriously, if you haven't subscribed to my other channel, CTS Gaming on YouTube, head over there now and subscribe. Live streams 3 days a week. We're going to be live over there in like 30 minutes if you guys want to hang out. So I really appreciate you guys watching. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. A shout out to every single person in the chat. You guys rock. Thank you for stopping in. What do you guys think? I want to know what you think of this car when this video is done posting to YouTube and it's no longer live and you guys can comment. Go over there and comment. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to chat with you guys about it. What do you guys think of this? Do you think that Ford dropped the ball? Do you think that it was a good idea, a bad idea? I want to know what you think of it because personally, I think it's great, but it's a waste of money. And they definitely, in my opinion, dropped the ball. So we'll see you guys on the next upload. Be safe out there. Enjoy your summer. Thank you for stopping in. I have not forgot about you guys. Tons of uploads coming. And we're going to have some fun in the coming months. I'm working on a lot of really unique ideas for the channel and both channels. And I appreciate that, Josh. We will see you guys really soon on the next upload and live stream. Peace.